Leaving safe room. Incoming dark zone drop. Dark zone drop has been delivered. Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. Rogue protocol initiated. Hostile patrol detected. Helo is returning to base.
I can't! Friendly down!
Hostile hive detected. Rogue protocol deactivated. DZ drop claimed by a shade agent. Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby. Engaging landmark. Contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared. Contaminated gear detected. Landmark engaged.
I'll take you down.
Shade agent has claimed the Dog Zone drop. Arrived. Dog Zone drop has expired. Portable device detected. Landmark cleared.
Kilo inbound.
Extraction called for.
protection is this?
Contaminated gear detected. Helo almost on construction zone.
Chopper on site.
Helo is on site.
Helo will depart in 30 seconds. Pickup begun. Seconds and we're outbound. Finishing extraction.
Helo is returning to base. Hostile patrol detected.
Out of my way!
Engaging landmark. Enemy patrol detected. Vital signs critical. Agent out of action. Agent killed. Safe area entered.
True Sons derailed a supply train and raided it. It was also carrying a Shade Tech cache. And judging by the signal it just set off, they found it.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
This is a call out to the Division. We know you're listening. It's time to pledge your allegiance to the True Sons. Join us today, and we will welcome you with open arms. Wing with the jackass. I'll be feeling so kind.
This'll make your ears ring.
Yes, I'm solo. Eyes on that movement.
You want to get buried in that, ain't
Time to face reality. Only the True Sons are willing to do what needs to be done.
Hostile broadcast.
There are others out there trying to pit you against us, telling you we're bad people. But the only bad people are those who sit idly by while the world tears itself apart. You think God will save you? Yes, they can. Only the True Sons can offer you salvation. Either join us and earn your place in the history books, or take your chances and be forgotten.
Access key detected. Progress halted. Manual override required. Progress resumed.
Frag deployed. Didn't see any more.
Shade tech cache detected.
The True Sons derailed a train near your location and have been picking it clean ever since. There's a Shade tech cache on board. Seems like the True Sons have found it.
Now,
I have the target.
That's one of our scars.
Watch your flank!
Move out of there.
Asshole!
Approaching marker. Scan in progress. Marker near. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Moving. Shot on target.
Serious trauma detected. Agent killed. Approaching marker. Scanning. Marker near.
Putting up a turret!
Gotta get after them.
Fuck! No more shell.
Vital signs critical.
The cache is close, Agent.
Can't see. No, sir. Fuck it. Zero.
Serious trauma detected.
No.
I'll rip your arm off! That's all I'll need! I'll set up my turret. Attack rate shot to hell!
Vital signs critical.
No! We've lost one! How's that feel? Weapons marked! Short thing!
We're lucky those True Sons couldn't break the tech cache open. The locks must be pretty robust. Anyway, bring it back to the base when you can, Agent.
Agent in need of backup.
Hey there. Up for learning a new skill?
What can I do for you? My inventory thanks you. That was a good deal.
It seems I have the equipment I need. I'm eager to get started.
Electronic device detected.
Priority message. To all active duty agents, be aware that Agent Aaron Keener, call sign Vanguard, has had his agent status revoked and is now a priority target. Keener is directly responsible for the murders of several SHD agents in New York, and he is now wanted for high treason and acts of terrorism against the United States. He is armed and extremely dangerous, and it is believed that he has gathered other former agents to his cause. Identities will be released once they are confirmed. Keener's last known position was Manhattan, NYC. End message. Priority message. To all active duty agents. The individual responsible for the creation and release of the smallpox variola chimera virus, also known as the dollar flu or the green poison, has been identified as Dr. Gordon Amherst. Amherst's body has been found and identified. Post-mortem shows that he died of his own disease. End message.
Civilians in danger. Portable device detected.
Are you sure you want to do this? The optics are going to be terrible. With all due respect, Mr. Mendez, screw the optics. Manhattan's in a crisis state, and this is the one club I've got left in my bag. Hell if I'm not going to take a swing.
Agreed. Hopefully, this will only be needed for a short time, and we can deal with the fallout once the crisis is past.
And if it's not over quickly, what do we do then? Then you better learn some useful skills, because if this thing drags on, the damn optics will be the least of our worries. Carlos, thank you for taking my call. I understand you've got your hands full too. No, I understand. Not the time for pleasantries. No, we're no closer to finding a cure. Look, if we had anything, we'd be sharing it. This is bigger than borders.
but these rumors of a broad-spectrum antiviral are just that. Rumors. Now, let's talk about this proposal of yours to shut down the border crossings in El Paso. I know you've got a lot of people headed south from there right now that you can't afford to take care of. Believe me, we don't want to outsource our problems to you.
Checking in, huh?
We could really use a hand.
There he is! Quickly, quickly!
Civilians in distress. Civilians in danger.
Won't let him get away! See how you like this?
Come on!
Electronic device detected. Portable device detected.
Henry? What are you doing back here?
Hiding.
From what?
Everything.
Why? What's going on?
Nothing in particular.
Want to talk about it?
It's nothing. Just feeling a little out of my depth.
You.
Why do you say it like that?
If you're out of your depth, where does that leave the rest of us? You're... what's a good word? Indomitable?
Indomitable.
Henry, give yourself some credit. Now, stop brooding and come get something to eat.
We're barely hanging on. It's hard to motivate people to fight for their lives when their lives aren't worth fighting for. Good to meet you. Henry Hayes.
Look, I sympathize, Henry. But we have our own problems, and they are big problems.
Maybe we can help. I know you need people.
You keep telling me you can't spare anyone.
Not right now, but if you guys can take some pressure off of us.
We're already doing what we can.
Are you? Because outside those walls, it's perdition. We let our guard down just for a second, and it's over. All of this. Whatever you're doing out there, we're not feeling it in here.
Well, Sheriff, I hope you're ready for some extra work.
Electronic device detected.
A hyena defector has alerted us that they recovered something from the wreckage of Air Force One. The hyenas have been keeping it in a vault at the World Bank. Whatever they stole must be important if they're going to this much trouble. Our informant tells us that one of the hyenas should have the access codes to the vault. I need you to get in, get the codes, open the vault, and get back what they stole.
Portable electronic device detected. Civilians in distress. Civilians in danger.
You're gonna need to get the access codes to the vault to recover the item the hyena stole from Air Force One. Our hyena insider says whoever's posted it in the old CEO's office will have a key card that should give you access to the vault.
Hostile control point identified.
Fuck! Going around us! Get out of there!
detected.
Checking for the key card. Looks like that key card is the one we were looking for.
Fellas, delivery from our secret admirers.
It's about time. I need an upgrade.
So why do you think they're giving us all this shit? Because they know we the baddest motherfuckers in DC.
Hand me that 9.
Hey, look. This one's got buttons and shit.
That's one BFG.
Those true sons ain't gonna know what hit them. We going postal on those jackasses.
Hell yeah.
Hostile radio intercepted.
It's the fucking Division. Roach wants everyone back at headquarters.
The vault's just up ahead.
Authentication successful. Access granted. Hostile radio intercepted.
The alarm! Fucking Division got into the vault!
It's cool. We moved the president. He's tucked away nice and cozy upstairs.
Holy shit. They pulled the president out of the wreckage. Agent, you've got a new assignment. Find out where the president is being held and get him back. Sync Isaac with the bank security system. There should be a data center near the vault.
Beginning search query. Assistance needed. Search query finished. Subject located.
It's President Ellis. I'll have a helicopter on standby to extract him.
Lockdown procedure initiated.
That doesn't sound good. Isaac, do you have a way out of the vault?
Searching for a way out of the vault. 0 matches.
Piece of shit wristwatch. Okay, let me see. If you can punch through the west wall, there's a maintenance tunnel running alongside your position. It's a long shot, but it's the only one we got. Isaac, plot a path to the president's location.
Highlighting most expedient route.
Son of a bitch, it actually worked. Thanks, Isaac. earpiece and get him on comms.
Electronic device detected.
It's me. I need a helo scrambled to my position. Now.
Roger that, Mr. President. We've already got a bird in the air.
Sir, I'm not seeing any rooftop access at your location.
Then blow the damn roof off. Fine. Get me to the atrium.
Heads up, we're inbound to your location. Coming in over the atrium. Keep your heads down. We're gonna make a hole.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Well, that's a load of shit. Kill every last one of those fuckers. I want them dead. Roach, our gear supply will dry the fuck up if word gets back to the rest of the council that we lost the president.
We'll get him, ma'am. Fuckers aren't going anywhere but down.
Medical assistance needed. trauma detected.
You're a credit to the Division, Agent. I look forward to working with you once you get back to base. This has been a huge victory for us. Good to have you back, Mr. President. Hey there. President Ellis wanted to talk to you. I think he wants to say thank you for saving him. Go see him when you get a chance. Come back to the base if you want to add to your skills, Agent. Plans will only get you so far if you don't have a place to turn them into a reality. That's why I'm proud to announce the opening of the workshop.
Portable electronic device detected.
Distress call from a community near the
This round of crops is looking good. We're finally in a position to be growing our own food.
So there's this beekeeper I know, Jeff. He's a bit of an up. I mean, the world's gone to shit and he barely seems to notice.
Henry? Henry?
Yeah.
Henry, he's gone.
Yeah, I just, can you just give me a moment with him?
Of course.
Doc. For what it's worth, I know you did all you could.
8 or 9 months ago, I would have been able to save him.
Back then, you probably wouldn't have needed to. He was a pharmacist. Not a job where you usually have to worry about getting shot.
Take your time, Henry. I'll be right outside.
I try not to think too far into the future. It's easy to start freaking yourself out.
Hi there. I'm Joshua Summers, MD. It seems my services are needed at the White House. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
Outcasts have surrounded a community living near the Treasury Department. Get down there and help them.
Portable device detected.
Hey, Agent, what's up?
Why don't you boys get on out of here before you overstay your welcome? Overstaying my welcome is kind of a hobby of mine. Lucky for you, you can spend your final moments doing something you enjoy. Is that a fact? Realistically, I doubt you'll get much enjoyment out of it. Think you can take me? Give it a try. I'm no match for you in a fight. But I can kill you with a word if I have to. Do I have to? We'll go overstay our welcome somewhere else. Good thinking. See you around. Not if I see you first. We're screwed. Any way you look at it, absolutely screwed. Come on, Henry, we'll figure it out. How, huh? We're running out of food. It's been weeks since the last supply drop. I don't think any more are coming. We're not going to starve. A heaping plate of wishful thinking isn't gonna cut it. Our crops aren't coming along fast enough or well enough. Have you been out there lately? The city is a buffet of wild game. There's more raccoons hanging out on K Street than there used to be lobbyists. It doesn't do us any good if we're on lockdown in here. Those fucking outcasts are hell-bent on wiping us off the map. Henry, we're going to pull through. We can eat grasshoppers and kudzu if we have to. This ain't Jamestown. We're not gonna end up as cannibals. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. I just lost perspective there for a minute. You've got a heavy load, that's for sure. But you got us this far. I'm with you all the way.
Jed wants to rewire the whole thing. It's not an emergency yet, but better to take care of it before it becomes one.
What's the downside?
Well, it's gonna mean taking down the generator for a few hours, at a minimum.
How much of a concern is that?
Given a choice between a planned outage at our convenience versus an unplanned outage that'll most likely happen at the worst possible time.
Can't argue with that. What do you need from me?
Just the thumbs up to get to work.
Ah, come on. You don't need my blessing for stuff like this. I'm just gonna defer to you anyway. Of all people, you never have to ask permission to do what you believe needs to be done.
Okay, Henry. I'll try to keep it in mind.
I understand you two are having a difference of opinion. That's a polite way of putting it.
With drainage systems, there's what works and what doesn't. Opinion has nothing to do with it.
In your opinion?
You can't argue with physics, dude.
Guys, hold up. What's the specific problem here?
He's digging a trench.
And that's bad.
As soon as it rains, it's going to turn into a big pool of mud. And most likely, it would overflow and flood that part of the garden.
That's bullcrap. I've been using trenches for years.
Yeah, well maybe that works in Tucson or wherever it is you're from. But DC was built in a literal swamp. It's going to be a disaster.
In your opinion, Mike, this is Janine's area of expertise. So we're gonna go with her recommendation, but if you really want to prove a point, dig a trench somewhere outside the settlement where it won't cause any harm if Janine is right. Maybe I will.
Bring some hip waders in case it rains.
Keep your eyes peeled and ears open. There's a strong outcast presence in the area, and a community that needs your help.
The only thing as callous as committing mass atrocities is when your friends and neighbors stand by did nothing, you will pay. There was a time when we could have all worked together. That dream died when we were herded like cattle into that disease-infested, starved, beaten to die. There will be no justice until all those responsible have met their maker. The people think DC is septic, rotten to the core. They are wrong. It has never been cleaner. The MCAT will finish with the green poison stars.
Glad to see you, Division!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
We evacuated the building, but my buddy's stuck on the roof! Come on!
Stay close, Agent.
They just keep on coming!
Serious trauma detected.
I can shoot! We're almost there. I can see him! He's trapped in the adjacent building! I'll try to create a path with that crane!
completed. Vital signs critical. Agent vital signs 0.
I can see him! He's trapped in the adjacent building! I'll try to create a path with that crane!
I'm okay. Just give me a minute.
You're all right. You can do it. Jeez, they roughed you up real good.
I just need to catch my breath.
Tough as leather, this one.
I can take it from here. There's an escort on the way to help. You did good out there, Agent.
Got a new skill for you. Which one do you want?
hope I get more of these.
Goodbye.
Henry's worried about outcast activity at that abandoned disease control department facility. Patching him in now. You there, Henry?
Yeah. We've been keeping an eye on the old DCD site. People leave there infected with green poison and have started heading toward the campus.
We're getting reports that they're headed to other civilian centers. We need to shut this site down.
Civilians in distress.
Good to go.
Get the fuck out of there! Changing position!
Don't get shot. From a damn bullet magnet!
Looks like they're coming from the DCD complex. Whatever's happening over there, we need to shut it down.
Active terminal detected.
See if you can hook Isaac into that terminal and get us some intel.
You will.
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled.
Alright, let's see what we've got. There's an active lab on the north side close to you. Your first priority should be to shut that down.
Innocent of any crime or wrongdoing, were rounded up and forced into brutal isolation. Starved and left to die. We didn't do anything! That's exactly the point. For your crimes, your lives are judged to be recorded.
Looks like the best way to take the lab offline is the decontamination protocol.
That's just a fancy way of saying everything gets sterilized.
Isaac's not detecting the gas needed for the decom process. They must have disabled the line.
Get the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
Open the fuel line. That should give the decom protocol enough gas to run.
Somebody don't be pissed.
Assistance needed. Agent in need of backup.
Too hot.
Serious trauma detected. Vital signs critical.
The decontamination protocol can be initiated from a panel in the lab above you. Stay put once you pull the trigger and you should be safe. Top floor, you can't miss it. It's right in the middle of the lab.
Virus samples detected. Serious trauma detected.
guess you could call that clean.
Be able to access the morgue at the far end of the West Wing construction site. If they haven't been disposing of the corpses properly, we could have another outbreak on our hands.
Spread out and search for them. They could be anywhere. You will pay for your
The outcasts are using blood from an asymptomatic carrier. Someone who's infected but doesn't show symptoms. If I'm right, they're weaponizing green poison and turning it loose on the city. Destroy anything that might be contaminated.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
shit! You agent!
Serious trauma detected.
Emmeline's the head of the outcasts. If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to play with.
Agent, your route out is going to take you into the DCD research library.
Hey, while you're in there, do me a favor. Recover everything you can on broad-spectrum antivirals.
One more for the fun. Outcast!
Vital signs critical. Agent killed.
DCD's data analysis lab is just ahead. See what data you can grab for Kelso.
Data transfer initiated. Step transfer completed.
Clear to get out of there. The lab and samples destroyed. I don't think the outcasts are gonna be able to do much else from here.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Hostiles are moving to your position. Suggest an egress through the courtyard to avoid getting boxed in.
Here they come. Be careful.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
job in there. We've been analyzing the data, and it looks like it's gonna make Kelso very happy. Even if it's gonna take her a while to go through it.
Hopefully, with the lab out of commission, the outcasts won't be able to send any more of their people to try and infect the settlement. Last thing we need is another outbreak. Thanks, Agent. I'm real grateful.
Agent, you're ready for another skill, I reckon. Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
Civilians in danger.
We've got some footage of Emmeline, the outcast leader. You're gonna want to see this.
State your name. State your name.
Jason.
Your full name.
Hausner. Jason Hausner.
Yes. The architect of our suffering.
All I did was draft the site plans. The quarantine wasn't my idea. I was never in favor of it.
Yet you did nothing to stop it. You helped it along.
Not by choice.
Just following orders. Is that your excuse? All will have their turn.
Agent, I've got a line on Shade Tech cache inside a True Sun's outpost.
They've been dug in there for weeks, broadcasting propaganda with captured radio transmitters.
Two birds, one stone.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
can I ever thank you for what you've done?
Secure the True Sun's outpost and shut down the transmitters. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing those cranks on the radio. When it's clear, recover the tech cache.
Here we go! Don't let him... You're dead! RPG out!
Guess I'm...
Damn, I thought I finished you, Agent!
Time to change.
Ready for you! Who made you president?
Throwing a frag!
I see 3 radio transmitters and a handful of hostiles in defensive positions.
There should be control panels attached to the masts. Shut them down, Agent.
I'll set up a turret!
Communication relay offline. Communication relay offline.
Reading 0 wideband transmissions from the site. Now find that tech cache.
Shift cache detected. Vital signs critical.
gear today. Knocked out a True Sun's outpost and recovered some Shade Tech cash. Why don't you drop by the base and we'll turn that new gear into something useful?
The drone extracting a Shade Tech cache was shot down by the hyenas. Go to the crash site and see what you can salvage.
Hostiles detected. Device detected.
Fuck! We just lost someone!
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Are you okay? Have you talked to your brother?
Slow down, Mom. I'm okay. We're shipping out tomorrow. They haven't told us where yet.
You're not in New York, are you? They say it's really bad over there.
No, I'm not in New York, Mom. Look, did you stock up on fresh water like I told you?
I have 20 gallons. Carlo helped me. He's a good neighbor.
Good, good. And food?
And food. Look, Manny, I understand that things are much worse than they're saying on the news, but... Ortega! Mount up! We're going!
Crap. I gotta go, Mom. I'll call you...
Agent, we tried extracting a Shade Tech cache from the National Mall, but our drone was taken out. We could really use that gear.
Nearby Echo detected. Hostile control point identified.
hyenas must have taken it.
Maybe not. I've got eyes on 2 bodies. They look like civilian militia. Be careful, Agent. There's a clan of hyenas up ahead.
There's nothing we can do for him now. Keep moving, Agent.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
We'll send a team to recover the bodies. They deserve a proper burial.
Sorry to interrupt, Kelso, but it looks like there was hostile activity outside the medical tent.
I guess these hyenas had no idea they were sitting on a shade tech cache.
Dig your heels in, Agent. It's about to get rough.
Serious trauma detected.
team to retrieve the bodies. In the meantime, bring that cash back to the house and we'll get you geared up.
Hyenas are firing on civilians outside the medical camp on Constitution Avenue Northwest. They need help, Agent.
Hostile control point nearby.
We've got hyenas unloading on civilians outside the medical camp.
Get over there and give them support, Agent.
Portable device detected.
Proud of us. I can fix it, but I'll need new parts. There must be some lying around this camp. If I can't get this turret back up and running, we can forget about holding this position.
Arms components identified.
Grab whatever you can find.
assistance needed. Area depleted.
There's gotta be more parts around here.
Arms components identified. Area depleted.
That can't be all of it. Keep looking, Agent.
Arms components identified.
Do one final sweep and then head back to the turret.
Area depleted.
All right, now deliver those components.
Hurry up with those parts. You're a saint. Now we just need to fix this damn thing before it's too late. Keep him busy while I jury-rig this thing? be able to hold this position now that the turret's back in action.
Move out, Agent. They can take it from here.
We got a new skill for you. Which one do you want? Bye.
Ah, there we are. I wanted to thank you personally. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be at the mercy of those hyena assholes. We all owe a debt of gratitude to the Division and the sacrifices you've made to keep our country together. You're the doer of deeds, as Roosevelt once put it. Now it's my responsibility to direct those deeds toward an even greater good. As Agent Kelso suspected, samples of a broad-spectrum antiviral medication were sent to DC as a continuity of government measure. Let me be clear. We're talking about a way to combat viral infection. Polio, influenza, dengue fever, common cold, green poison. Not a vaccine. A cure. I know where the package is located, but to access it, I'll need the briefcase I was carrying aboard Air Force One.
We believe the briefcase is with the True Sons in the Capitol.
And get it back. I don't care how you do it. Just get it done. If we're going to get this country back on track, we have to be willing to do things that won't be popular. But I'm not here to woo voters. I'm here to get shit done. And I expect you are too.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Agent. Are you ready to start exploring the Dark Zones?
We've got what we need, but thanks.
Agent. Hi there.
You want it? I got it.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
We may be living a little rough, but we're not barbarians. Thanks for saving these priceless pieces of art, Agent.
Friendly control point nearby. Electronic device detected. Civilians in distress.
One thing I still haven't gotten used to is how quiet the city gets at night. I keep on waiting for sirens, for cars, for all the noises we used to take for granted. Background noise, you know? Now it's insects and birds. Oh, and gunshots, so maybe not everything has changed. I remember a party junior year at Georgetown. A bunch of us just hanging out and drinking beers, talking about what we're gonna do with our lives. I mean, well, pre-med, so it was kind of a limited conversation, but even so. None of us imagined this. I don't even know if anyone else who was at that party is still alive. And yet here I am, about to breach the Capital Station Dark Zone again, looking for meds for the people who've fallen through the cracks.
Contaminated gear detected.
A significant amount of advanced and powerful weapons were also left behind as a result of the evacuation. The military wanted to make sure that their supplies were well protected. These weapons have now become available to anyone who dares to enter the Dark Zone.
DZ drop incoming. Dark Zone drop available. Access complete. Hostile defender drone detected.